Welcome, welcome. I decided after the chick review, I wanted to go ahead and open up all these packages that I picked up from the P.O. box. Some I've had for a little bit. So, continuing on with my rum and coke. Sorry for the slick back hair. It's a little bit warm up in here. Haven't had time to let the air run for a while. Either way, let's get on into this. Got quite a few. I'm going to pull out this one because I think it's funny. Because I ordered from Lambgoat. And it's mainly, I think, the Webmaster's private collection. Because it's all just old school metalcore and stuff. I mean, he tried doing a label. He has a bunch of, like, that Lie by Mistake band that was, yeah, it was a mistake overall. Oh, he sent me a couple of things extra. That's quite awesome. This is what I had ordered, these two albums. This is Playing Enemy, My Life as the Villain. If you're unfamiliar with Playing Enemy, they are a metalcore band. I mean, metalcore is a dirty word to say it. They're very dissonant. I guess you can say more of a hardcore, but very dissonant, almost robotic sounding in parts, as in how the drumming is. I do like this layout. I did not have this album. If you're unfamiliar, this is also the guys from Dead Guy, which is another, chaotic hardcore band. They influenced the Dillinger Escape Plan. They pre-existed before them, and you can tell where Dillinger kind of took a lot of elements of what they did and sped up. But either way, you definitely need to hear Playing Enemy. I absolutely love this band. I did not have a chance to buy this, so the only way to really get it was, used. But he had this up for sale. I was happy about that. I did not know. I think this is actually how Profound Lord had it. More so like this, but Salome Terminal. And it's a Doom band. Kat, the singer, she's female, and she also does vocals for Agoraphobic Nosebleed. I don't know why they didn't just use that for fucking artwork. That's fucking dank. But really, really good band. I actually played with them back. 2009, I want to say, in Baton Rouge with my grind band at a house show with Thou. And, I mean, they definitely tore the fucking place up. I mean, everybody kind of tore the place up. But they definitely were no slouches at all. I really enjoyed watching and hearing them. Now, let's see what Alex sent me extra. This is a promotional copy. This is Lacrania, the Crystal World. I'm not quite familiar with this band. I know it even says this is not the artwork for it. I mean, it's just on like a Maxwell CDR. Pro CDR. Maybe it's not, but a master or something. I'll keep on wanting to say this is like that blackened or black metal, but I think that's a different spelling, and I'm thinking of a different band. But I appreciate the freebie, absolutely. I'll take a listen to it and all that. And he also sent me this out of a jewel case, but I have plenty of backups. This is Incommunicado, Losing Daylight. I mean, the artwork is kind of vomit. Looks like Trust Kill Records type of layout and the band itself looks like Trustkill type of shit, but it was put out by AF Records. I mean, it's been a while since I've even paid attention to this. This is 2007, so yeah, I probably have no idea. I mean, most of the hardcore, metalcore, and all that type of shit I got into. I mean, I was already listening to like Destruction and Creator and Nile and Gorguts and all types of like other good shit. And it's just, to me, when I came across this style, it was just because it was so different. I mean, some of it was simple, and some of it was just like the complex sort of song structures that you came across, like with Breach and Botch and all that. And that's why I started diving a bit more into stuff like this. But I'm hoping this is going to be something good and not just some shit like off of Tooth and Nail or some Stretch Armstrong type of garbage that makes me want to kill myself. I mean, not going to, but alright. Enough prattling on about that. We're getting this from Chad Dwyer. He has his new band. I know I pre-ordered this a while back. What the fucking bag is this, yo? Market Basket. Dollar store. I've never even heard of that. Must be a main thing. Oh, this is the cost technology. Jesus, I'm just fucking retarded. Costicomity. I can't even pronounce the other one. Nyctophagi. I don't know if it's because I don't know how to speak or either way. Gore Grind, Hit and Run Drivers, which I'm only liking that band name more so right now just because I can pronounce it. Even though this logo is fucking fantastic if you can't see. And the other band I'm unfamiliar with, but with songs like Puke Circle and Impaled on Frozen Worms, Toilet Full of Acid. I mean, I'm assuming there's going to be some more Gore Grind. At least it's a full band, and I'm kind of excited to hear it. But Nectophaga. I think more people fucking probably watch this channel or watch these Mailday videos. I won't say this channel because I know what people actually liked about this whole thing. They like hearing how badly I mispronounce everything. And my wife even makes fun of it. Hell, I couldn't even pronounce one of my band names, and the singer was telling me, it's Volus, not Volus. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put the long O. It sounds better with that to me. All right, this one comes from Finland, so probably had this on the books waiting for quite a while. Oh, this is actually for my wife, so she's going to be absolutely thrilled. This is Carrie, or Kari, I don't know how to pronounce it, the demo recordings. Demo recordings, 1997. From what I get, is the actual. I'm going to compare the matrix codes on Discogs, but I think it was 100% the one that she's wanted. The absolute, I don't know. The one that she absolutely wanted. It's Celtic music, I guess you can say. Celtic with a little bit, I think it has some pop in it. Not pop like bad, but like Enya, I guess you can say. Just like that vibe, but mainly more Celtic music. I haven't. She showed me a lot of it, like quite a few off of this. And yeah, it's good for background. I'm not the biggest into this, but she's gonna be happy, especially since she didn't have to spend like fucking $140 like what they had on eBay for that shit. I'm definitely gonna have to eat some more chips so I don't pass out. Alright. This one is from Turkey. I was like, I do not know where the fucking Gankaya and Ankara come from. So there's no telling which album I ordered. Nothing else extra in there. Oh, Archaic Vanity, Deformed and Disfigured. It's only a 3-song EP. I really love the artwork on this. Oh shit, and send me a fucking dozen fucking ton of stickers with it, which is pretty damn cool. I did not expect it to come slinking out of the case like that. Like it's a bunch of flying demons. I'm pretty certain this was some really good Black and Death. I mean, I know it has death metal in it, because lately all I've been buying is death metal, except for a few select bands. Kind of like that Spectral Wound, which hilariously, I got a catalog for where I got it from, because when I would try to find it anywhere for like a couple of weeks, it's like, oh, it's sold out everywhere. And look at this shit. I pulled it from a place called fucking Oldies. And then they send me this catalog like fucking BMG. I'm gonna look through this motherfucker. I mean, they got shit for the like pop and jazz fucking hits of the hundreds. I ain't seen shit like this since fucking the late 90s. I mean, it's just, this is fucking funny as shit to me. And I actually do miss seeing shit like this. I'd go with a big black fucking marker through stuff and just like mark, oh yeah, I got this album. Big old fucking X on it and shit. But, I mean, who the fuck actually still does that shit? I mean, I only pulled from them because they had a copy, surprisingly. I don't know how. Put that over here. Oh, now that's pretty much it of nothing related to me. Now we're getting to related to me and my bands. Coming from Varghiest. This is the first rendition of this shirt. But I know since then the label and singer decided to, no, it's Gilligan, go with, instead of print on demand, did a, oh look at that, that is fucking nice. That came out very fucking good, because he got a bunch of them printed just like up, like he got 100 shirts printed, like New Republic or some shit like that. But fuck, this print on demand is actually extremely fucking good. I'm gonna have to message him and tell him it's fucking, no, legit, since he used Vector. And got the logo on the side. Hopefully you've checked out the Maggot Crown album that came out last month. You know, some good ass death grind. Apparently, at least that's what some reviews and people have said. Aside from a couple of YouTubers that spent fucking 2 minutes just like, oh, here, that's some blast beat, and skip a little bit further. This is some blast beat. This is some more blast beat. Man, y'all guys should do better and get some better production. Like, go fuck yourself, dude. Loser. It's like, I want to sound like the fucking early 90s. I don't want to fucking sound like whatever fucking bullshit. He likes fucking New Arch Enemy. A little bit hanging off on the side. Now, got these in from Joe. If you don't know Joe, that's the guitarist in Gastric Phantasm. And he sent me my allotment from, I believe these are the Goat Throne tapes. Oh. Yep. Got some, I don't know how, GTR fucking, I mean, we didn't make no stickers, so I'm not quite sure what the fuck's up with that. Oh, Goat Throne Records. Okay, I didn't know that Goat Throne Records got some done by, I know the artist that did these, but I can't remember his goddamn name. Damn, he packaged each one individually. That's how you know this guy is legit. Oh, and both sealed. But Gastric Phantasm. Oh, both the wrong way. This is on the Goat Throne Records tape version. Blood Harvest is on the way. These are my personal copies, so I'm not going to have any up extra anywhere. Because that's how it goes. Now, this is for my boy Nick. And if you're not familiar, Nick is my boy for many a things. Here's a hint where it's coming from. Famine Records. Fucking great label, upstarting, doing great work. And I got my share of Burial Curse. This is, I did the artwork so long ago when people did not care about this type of artwork. Or at least when I was doing it and offering it up to people, and in my own very bands, they were just like, oh, people are tired of seeing the same shit. I mean, hell, I did the logo too. But that's the back. Look at that shit. That dank. But, or, here, let me give you a rundown. If you're unfamiliar with Gastric Phantasm, also I did the logo. Death grind, a little bit of good old school death metal, very varied up production. What I could do with what I could do. This one's a better production, and it's just old school death metal. I try to keep everything old and dank. I only did drums, and I actually did the bass on here, but I buried it because I didn't like how it came out in the mix. I wanted the guitars to take the forefront and be able to basically speak for the band outside of the drums. The next split we have coming up is going to have a little bit more prominent bass in it, because I also played bass on that one. But, the one after that, we actually have a bassist that's going to be playing absolutely. This one, I just did drums and vocals. Nick handled everything else, and he did a fantastic job on mixing and mastering. So, Can't wait to do more of this, honestly. Can't wait to do more of both of those. My big boy down there. Alright, put that there. Now here's the huge thing I also got from Nick. I got this a week ago, and I didn't have anything else in. I didn't want to just like make a video on this, but maybe I should have because of how fucking huge it's been. But Acausal Intrusion. The gatefold. Let's take it out. That great looking art. Slip those out. This was an absolute blast, and also, I don't know, I thought it was going to be almost too much for me to drum and write to at first, but it was one of those things like once, like after I've listened to the tracks quite a few times, I was able to pick it out. This is the black vinyl. I also have some of the regular A, B, C, D. Let's slide all this back up in here. But when I was tracking it, it was one of those things like, it might be a little bit too daunting, but I was up for it. And, I mean, it came out fucking fantastic. I mean, the way Nick conceives of his overall thought process of this is insane. And thankfully it kind of works with my own insanity, where we can work off and still build on an entire structure. I know I have one of the not black. Oh, put it in wrong. No wonder it fucking fit in super. Yep, here's the red kind of marble. Just super exciting. Like, I don't know if I'm more excited about this one or the evaporated source, because that was my very first vinyl release. Maybe equally, because to me it's almost like two different ones that are done. I mean, if we want to get super sort of technical, I did have a 7-inch lathe release long ago, so, but you know, this is like proper vinyl. And of course, the big ass CD version. I like how on the vinyl it doesn't have the song titles on it, but on the vinyl it has the song titles because it has the room. But on the CD version, it doesn't have it, so they can scale it down, have the barcode and everything, and how the art is slightly cropped differently. I actually kind of appreciate the fact that they are different. So, mainly about me, my releases do have a ton of stuff that's going to be coming out later on this year. I think this should be the Feral Lord first EP re-release on Saragosse Records. The first full length, I think, is actually going to be coming out on Varghiest Records. The Burial Curse EP is also coming out on Dawnbringer on, I think, all formats. I think he's going to do a tape, CD, and vinyl release on it. There's going to be a tape split with Gastric Phantasm. I don't know if these are going to come out this year, but there's going to be a new Inner Sphere. I just finished the vocals on that today. There's going to be a new Filth Eater EP that's going to come out on Varghiest. The Inner Sphere is going to come out on Varghiest. I am working on a new Ange de la Mort vocally. I've already finished all the music. There's going to be a release of the new Hollowed Idols. It's going to be a 4-song EP. Originally, it was going to be a split with Fifthus, my boy Joe, with his difficult band name to pronounce, at least for me. But since things are kind of wonky with all that, but that's going to come out on Morbid Chapel. The Occult demos are going to come out on Morbid Chapel on CD form. Everlasting Spew is putting out Occult on CD and vinyl, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know the actual release dates for that yet. And then I still have quite a few other pokers in the fire, so to speak. But I think this is long enough. I think I've drank long enough. I'm going to make my dinner. And cheers.